Hello and welcome everyone. Today I'm going to teach you how to make custom widgets in Flutter. Let's first start with making a stateless custom widget. First thing, you go to lib, we select dart file and we'll call this my widget, and inside it let's first import the material dart package. Next thing, we can make a class here. We'll have a class my widget made and we'll extend it to stateless widget. And next thing, we'll have its missing overrides implemented just like that. And next thing, inside it we'll return a container widget. Inside it we'll give some padding as edge insets dot all 32.0. Next thing, we'll have a child, a text that says hello custom widget, and that's it. We made a custom widget, a stateless custom widget, and next thing, we'll call it inside our main dart. First thing, you have to import the my widget dart, and after that here we'll give my widget just like that. And now let's run this and see the actual custom widget inside our application. For that we say run main.dart. I'll come back to you when the build is finished. Now what you see here is our custom widget placed inside the main.dart file. So that's how we make custom stateless widgets in Flutter. You can see that the text hello custom widget is placed inside the main.dart application. That's what we built in the first instance. The my widget has been implemented inside this the main.dart. Now next thing, we'll make a stateful widget, a stateful custom widget. We'll call this clock, and inside the clock dart we'll first import the material dart. Then next thing, we'll import the dart async, and next we'll import package intel and intel.dart. Alright, now let's make a class clock, and extend it using stateful widget. Alright, next we'll have our methods overridden, and we'll remove this from here. And next we'll make a class clock state extends state, and inside we'll give the type clock. And next thing, let's close this from here. We'll call this clock state, and we'll close this from here. Next we'll implement the missing overrides. Just like that. And after that, we'll have our clock state made create state and make it equal to new clock state, just like that. And we remove this from here. And next thing, we'll have a string value made equals to time here. Alright, if we deleted this here, and next thing we'll have a timer called timer. And now let's make the init state. Inside the init state, we'll have our timer equals to new timer dot periodic, and we'll provide a new we'll remove this from here. Inside the periodic, we'll have a new duration, and in it we'll have seconds as 1, and next thing we'll make a new method. We'll have a void on timer method, which will pass the parameter timer, and next thing we'll have a var now equals to new date time dot now, and we'll have a var formatter equals to new date format and in it we'll have we'll have a string value, for hours, for minutes, and SS for seconds. Alright, next we'll have a string formatted equals to formatter dot format, and we'll provide now to it. Next thing, we'll have the set state, and in it we'll declare our value equals to formatted, and next thing we'll call our onTimer method here, just like that. Next thing, to finish things, we'll have return new text, and inside we'll provide the value first, then we'll give a style, new text style, and inside it we'll have the font size as 32.0. And next thing, we'll close this from here. And the next thing, we'll go to the main.dart, and here instead of importing my widget, we'll import clock.dart. And here we'll have a text that says time is, and after that we'll have our clock placed here. Just like that. We'll close this from here, and now our clock.dart or the stateful widget has been made. Next thing is to run this inside our phone and see the output. We'll press on main.dart. Now what you see here is the custom widget we made, the clock widget. You can see that it's displaying the time right now. It's displaying 8:53 AM in my time in this country. So that's how we make a stateful custom widget in Flutter and implement it inside our phone. So I hope you got a clear understanding of how to make a custom widget, a clock widget in this tutorial. Next thing, let's proceed to the next step. Alright. Now we'll go to the next step. We'll create a new Dart file and we'll call this time display, and inside it we'll import the material Dart package. And next thing, let's have the class time display made, and inside it, well, actually we'll extend this to stateless widget. And next thing, we'll implement the methods just like this. And next thing, we'll have time display constructor made. Inside it, we'll first have a key which will be equal to key, and a color which will be this dot color dot color, and we'll have duration, this dot duration, and we'll have this dot on clear, and we'll say super and provide key as key to this, and we'll close this from here. Next thing, we'll have our duration placed. Duration will be duration and will be equals to new duration. And next thing, color will be equals to colors dot green. And next thing, we'll have a final value change. Value change, and inside it we'll have duration, and we'll call this on clear, just like that. Okay, next thing, we'll have void on clicked, and inside it we'll give on clear and provide duration for it, just like that. Next thing, we'll go inside the widget and we'll return a row, and inside the row we'll have the main axis alignment as main axis alignment dot center, and next we'll have a children widget. Inside the children widget we'll have a padding, and the padding will be edge inset dot all 5.0. And next thing, we'll have a child. The child will be a text. Inside the text we'll have a text, and inside the text we'll say duration dot toString, and we'll provide a style for it. The style will be text style, and in here we'll provide the font size as 32.0, and the color will be our color. And next thing, we'll have a icon button, and the icon on press will be on clicked, and the icon will be icons dot clear, and we'll close this from here, and we'll close this from here. We have made a time display stateless widget just right now. Now the next thing, we'll have a new Dart file called time counter, and inside it we'll first import our material Dart, and next thing we'll import Dart async, and next thing we'll import our time display Dart, just like that. And next thing, we'll have a class made class time counter, and we'll extend it with stateful widget, and we'll close this from here, and we'll implement the missing overrides. We remove this, and inside here Next thing, we'll have a class time counter state, and it extends it with state time counter, and we'll close this from here, and we'll implement the missing overrides just like this. And in here, inside the time counter, we'll remove this from here, and here we'll remove this, and we'll have an we'll remove that override, we'll have that override, and remove this, and we'll say time counter state create state equals to new time counter state, just like that. Okay, next thing, we'll have a stopwatch called watch, and we'll have a timer called timer, and we'll have a duration called duration, and we'll have a void on start, inside it we'll say set state, and in the set state we'll give the watch will be equals to new stopwatch, and next the timer will be equals to new timer dot periodic, and we'll give a new duration here, the new duration will be in milliseconds, and it will be 250 milliseconds, and we'll close this from here, and we say watch dot start. Next thing, we'll have a void on stop method. Inside it we'll have a timer dot cancel, and we'll have watch dot stop. Next thing, we'll have another method void on time out, and inside it we'll declare the timer as timer, and here we'll have a if clause. Inside it we'll say not watch dot is running not what is running, and return, and after that we'll have a set state, and here the duration will be equals to watch dot elapsed. And next thing, we'll make a void on clear, and we'll provide the duration value to it, and inside we'll have the set state, and we'll say duration equals watch equals new duration, just like that. And here we'll give the onTimeout method to finish things up. And next thing, we'll have our init state, and inside it we'll give duration equals new duration. And we'll close it from here. And next thing, we'll go inside the build context and we'll return a container. The padding will be edgeinsets.all 10.0, and next thing we'll have a child, a center child, and it will have a child, a column. And inside the column we'll give some children, and the children will be first new time display, and we'll pass the color as colors dot red, and we'll have the duration as the duration, and next thing we'll have our on clear as on clear. Then we'll close this from here, and we'll have a row. Inside the row we'll have the main axis alignment as main axis alignment dot center, and after that we'll give a children. Inside the children we'll have a padding. The padding will be edgeinsets dot all 10.0, and we'll have a child, a raise button. And inside it we'll give on pressed as on start, and we'll have a text call, and we'll have a child, a text widget. Inside it we'll declare start. Alright. Next thing, we'll have another padding, and inside the padding we'll declare edge instance dot all 10.0, and we'll have a child erase button, and inside it we'll have on pressed as on stop, and we'll have a child a text that says stop. Now we made the time counter stateful widget. Now in the main dot we'll have text that says my stopwatch, and next thing we'll import the package time counter dot, and next thing we'll have the time counter placed here, and next thing we'll run this and check the output. After this is built, I'll come back to you. Now what you see here is the stopwatch that we built. We can press start to start it, and we can press stop to stop it, and we can remove values, can start again, we can stop again, and start again and stop again. So this goes very fast, and we can see that it starts and goes and goes and goes, and there's no end. We can stop it and we can start it again, stop it and start it again, and stop it. So this is the custom widget we just made using a time counter and a time display. We just made a stopwatch that works accordingly using the stopwatch implementation. So today's custom widget lesson is over now, and I'll come back to you with another Flutter lesson another time. Until then, goodbye guys, and please take care.